What's going on, everybody? It is Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. I had something different planned for today. I had my GoPro with me out in Tilsonburg, and I was going to go to the antique mall. I had my harness. I was going to strap it to my chest. I already talked to the owner. I was going to do a walk through the store, hopefully try to find some jerseys or maybe some like really cool like maybe wrestling DVDs or memorabilia or something like that. There's some pretty cool stuff to flip online, so I could show you guys so you could make money even in antique booths in antique malls. But when I was out of town with my wife, we went thrifting in the morning. We went for breakfast, we went thrifting in the morning. I was supposed to go get blood work done, and then I was going to do this thing with the antique mall. I got out to do my blood work and I forgot the paperwork at home. My appointment was void, so I had to run about half hour home, get everything I needed, go back and wait, and by the time I did all this, there was just no more time to go to the antique mall. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing that today. I do plan on doing that in the future still, maybe even next week. But for today, I'm going to show you all the stuff I picked up this morning at the thrift store. I honestly wish I was recording. I picked up some great stuff, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. So let's get to it. So we have the usual places here. Goodwill, I spent $50, 32 cents. Salvation Army, I spent about $18.50. And Onward, I spent $32.76. So I spent about $100, roughly $101.49 to be exact. Let me show you what I got in detail, and we can break down what I think everything's gonna be worth and how much profit there is to be made on all the stuff that I bought today. So let's start with Salvation Army. So I paid $10 right here for this Samsung camera. Let me see if I can get it pulled out here. So it is a Maxima 60 XL. I didn't look this up. It is like a 35mm camera. And I've been doing well with these recently. Like I said, I paid about $10 for it. I only really see the one sold comp here. There was one sold with the box for about $65. Now this was behind the glass in Salvation Army, so I didn't really want to look it up, and I just took a chance on it for 10 bucks. I did really well last week. I picked up two for $6, two different cameras. One was worth close to 100 or something, and the other one was worth 65 or 70 bucks or something like that. So really good. So I took a chance on this guy, and yeah, it looks like it only sells for maybe 50 bucks. If I take off the solds, you'll see a lot of them listed for about 75 bucks. There's a broken one there, $18. So yeah, not great. Still think I'll at least double my money on this. It won't be a quick sale or anything. I'll probably list this for about 35 bucks and leave best offer on and see how it goes. So yeah, that was item number one. So item number two here, this one for 50 cents is actually just a personal item. It's a silver spoon. And the other one is a VHS player. I'll show you that right now. So I paid about $8 for this. It's a Hitachi VCR here. And as you can see, it looks like it's gonna sell for about $50. Yeah, just $8 for this guy. It does come with the remote as well. Yeah, so turning in about 8 into 50 is pretty average for me on VCRs in general. I thought with the remote it might be worth just a little bit more, but still 8 into 50, that's pretty good. So I picked up a couple pairs of shoes at Onward. They're a little bit dirty. I'm gonna have to clean them up. $8 a piece, so $8 for this guy. Men's 10.5. These are Palladom or something. I'll throw up comps or show you comps right here actually. So it looks like these guys should sell. These are very similar models here. If I go back up, 50 bucks best offer, 50 bucks best offer. You know, some have been in these for about 40, 30, 40 bucks. These ones went for about 75 pre-owned. Yeah, like these are in good shape. I think there's a little bit of wearing here on that part, but yeah, overall very nice. Clean shoes, I'm probably gonna list them for around $50 free shipping, so 8 into 50, that's pretty good. Let me show you the other pair of shoes. So I paid about $8 here. They're in a different box, but I paid $8 for these FootJoys. Pretty nice, they'll clean up nice. Nothing special. Like I said, all the cleats are there. They're a little bit dirty, I will clean them up. And basically, you know, FootJoys in general, they're gonna be about 40 bucks. These are all very similar items. 30 bucks for that one, 40 bucks. I usually for these I'll probably list them for about $45 free shipping, maybe 50. I'll look up the exact model, but these things generally are basically very similar and they're clean. You know, it won't take me very much work to make these things look brand new. I'll probably ship them in this box even though it is not the correct box, but it's still a nice enough box to use. So yeah, so $8 into maybe $45 or $50 free shipping, pretty good. One more thing on Onward, a pretty big thing actually. Well, I wasn't joking, it is a pretty big thing. A pretty big Care Bear. I think this is Sunshine Bear or maybe Tenderheart. Is that what that is? Well, it doesn't really matter.
Let's all be best friends.
Oh my God! Oh
John,
God!
get away from that thing. Get over here. We'll figure it out in a minute. $12.99, so that's quite a bit for a bear, but it is a Care Bear. And when you look at the tag here, I don't know if I can show you guys or not, but I will attempt to. Let's see. Looks like it is from 1984. Let me just turn my phone back on here. These are listed prices now. $200, $299. Someone wants $202 for this one, so they're listed very high. Comps aren't exactly there. Let me turn on completed and sold. Still though, this one here sold for $65. That is the exact same bear, so pretty good. What is there another one? I think there might have just been the one sold. So my plan was something like this. So it clearly, oh no, he didn't make it. My plan was something like this. What I think I'm gonna do is Saturday, I'm gonna set up an auction and I'm gonna put the bid starting at $50 because I know it's gonna sell for 60 plus. So I'm gonna put it on for $50. Shipping, plus shipping. I'm not going to do free shipping on this. I'm probably going to charge at least $25 to ship this also. So the buyer's going to be in $65, right? $65 total. So is it going to get close to the $250 or is it going to be not sell at all? Is it going to be closer to the 65 like the last one that sold? I'm not really sure, but it'll be an interesting thing to try out. And yeah, I do think he will sell fairly well if I can get him off the floor. All right, so on to the Goodwill stuff. In the Goodwill bag, even though I did get this at Salvation Army, there's the 50-cent spoon I was talking about. This was for my wife. But at Goodwill, now I spent $2.29 on this. This is sealed DVDs. And these sell roughly for about 30 bucks, right? So that's a pretty good buy right there, turning $2.29 sealed DVDs, 10 pack, into 30 bucks. So anytime you see sealed media like this, look it up. It's not always going to be worth big money because it's a good brand like Sony and it's because it's sealed and brand new. It's going to be worth some money. So definitely look them up when you see them. I also picked up a pair of board shorts. Now this isn't the best brand in the world. It's called Rip Zone. I paid $5.50 because it was new with tags. It originally retailed for like 40 bucks and you can see the discounts. I believe that's a sports check tag. So for probably, these are probably going to sell for about 20, 25 bucks, but let's say $20 to be conservative. So not great profit there, but because it was new with tags, this will definitely sell on Poshmark for around $20. Next up, just a pair of New Balance. These were $8.49. Now I'm actually these are my size. I'm going to keep them for myself, but I do still value them around $40. Just a little bit of cleaning here. I have a pair of Sauconys currently that I don't really like that much. They're too narrow, and I thought these would be much better for me. But if you were interested in selling it, let me just open my phone back up. It looks like they'd sell for about, you know, somewhere between $30 and $50. If I was gonna list these myself, I'd probably list them at about $45 or $50 free shipping. But like I said, I'll probably wind up just keeping these New Balance for myself. They're a pair of 420U 3s. Next up, we have this Nike Team Canada jersey. I do believe it's authentic. It's always hard to tell with these jerseys, but everything looks to be nice and sewn. I paid $8.29 for it, and I do think I'm probably gonna list it, and it should sell for maybe around 100 bucks, 90 bucks, something like that. Let me just show you. Here's a couple comps here. This one sold for best offer. Obviously, they didn't get the $177, and this one was $90 right there. Yeah, so still pretty good. There's all kinds of different jerseys here. Here's a $45 one. This one sold for best offer as well, 90 bucks. With this one, yeah, so they're all best offer, but they do sell for good money. This one was a 2002 Lemieux jersey. Wouldn't that be something? 370 bucks. But regardless, that's a pretty nice jersey, and I think I'm gonna get somewhere between $80 to $100 for it, and I only paid just over $8 for it. So can't really complain with that. Now, the last thing I picked up at Goodwill, I paid $10.79, and it is just a Windbreaker. I can't find comps for this exact one, but it is nice. It's got the front pouch, and it is just a pullover Windbreaker. Do I think this thing's worth crazy money? Not really, but I do think it'll probably sell for about 40 bucks. Like I said, I can't find exact comps for this guy, but pretty nice, very nice Windbreaker, and probably still worth an easy $40. Last but certainly not least, $14.99 for this guy. It is a Sony 300 CD mega storage. This thing is a monster. Let's look it up here. CPD CX355. So it looks like this guy sells pre-owned for about $220, $217. If it was brand new in box, over $600. With the remote, a little bit more. Here's one for $220, $220. This one's parts only, so I'm not sure what's wrong with this one. So clearly I have to test my, what is it called? Mega Storage 300 CD changer. Does it work? I don't know, but I will test it. So worst case scenario is worth $60. Best case scenario is worth north of 200. So that right there is a pretty good buy. You know, if you guys see stuff like that, you should definitely pick it up. You're gonna be taking a chance on most electronics. It might not work, but I'm willing to take a gamble on $14, $15 really. You know, hopefully you are too. I think it's definitely worth it. It's not burned me too many times. I've had a few things that I've picked up like this that are just junk, but you know, still 65 bucks for parts. If it doesn't work or you're afraid it's not gonna work, it's still worth $65. So now, if I was gonna ballpark everything, I'd say I'm roughly around $520 maybe. How do I come up with that number? Well, for the CD player or the CD changer, I'm gonna say $65 for the sake of this video. Let's just assume that it doesn't work and it's parts only. Could it be worth more money? Absolutely. Same thing with, I don't know if you can still see it, but the bear over here, let's just assume it's worth $65 and not $150 or $200. I don't know what it's gonna auction for. Everything else is pretty much what I told you. Like the VCR around 50 bucks. This camera is about 35. The FJs were about 40, which was the golf cleats. The other shoes were about 50 bucks. The DVDs, I don't even know where they went, but the blank DVDs, about $30, and so on, right? 20 for the shorts, maybe 80 for the jersey, Nike pullover, 40 bucks. So it all adds up to over $500, maybe $520. And you know, there's room for, you know, more money in the the CD changer, and maybe more money in the teddy bear. But then, you know, maybe this jersey doesn't sell for $80. Maybe I take a best offer of $60. Any way you look at it, turning $100 into nearly $500, you know, profit, that's pretty good. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I promise I'm gonna be leaving the house really soon, very shortly, and making content outside of my house. I'm just not there yet, but very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.